Yes or no? Yes?
So let's talk. I'm feeling some type of way, y'all. The state of America, the state of people's minds, their hearts, is so heartbreaking sometimes. And I'm just like, I gotta stay prayed up. You gotta stay prayed up, or you will lose your mind. You will then let people take you to their level. I'm a person, I crack jokes, I have a good time, but I have a great outlook on life. However, I value life. When you value life, you don't disrespect life. So in light of the recent, and it's all the time it seems, with the police brutality. Now, I'm just going to say this, and I've said it multiple times. I don't have a prejudice, or should I say, I'm not going to say prejudice, because that would be a lie. We all prejudge people. There's not one single person that can't say, I looked at you and I thought you were this. It may not be a prejudice based on color, but we all kind of prejudge people. But I am not racist by any means whatsoever. And even with all the things in history, you know, it's really hard for people to understand that on the outside looking in. It's really hard for people who haven't walked in that truth. It's really hard for people who don't identify with that. You know, if you haven't been in a store, and our black men have it much worse than our black women, but if you haven't gone somewhere and felt inadequate because the people made you feel that way, it doesn't matter what kind of designer name you have on your back, what's in your wallet. You know, there are times where we feel like that. And I'm not saying that the black race is the only race that's like that, but I can only identify or talk about that race, because I can only speak from experience. Now, in Baton Rouge, there is a 37-year-old man that was selling CDs. I'm not even going to go into detail because I didn't even get to know all the details. I just saw a few minutes ago the clip from CNN where the mother's talking and the son is standing there breaking down. Like, my heart broke into a million pieces, because yeah, there's a lot of black on black crime. And I'm going to tell you what I've always said to people. I feel like if you want to live that life and you want to be a thug and you don't have respect, and you're with somebody else who feels the same way, y'all get into an open field and kill each other if you want to. That's different. My concern is with people who are innocent bystanders. My concern is with these young people who think that there's no other way but to be in a gang, or no other way of life but just to be violent and don't care. Young or old. There's people who, you know, still do that. There's people in their 60s that still gang banging. Like, where they do that at? I'm heartbroken, because when it comes to police, these are people that are supposed to protect us. These are people that we tell our children to look up to. If you have a problem, who are you supposed to call? Somebody that will enforce the law and enforce it in a proper way. And to see the constant brutality that's going on and on and on in the communities that these cops are supposed to be protecting, and you have video footage and they still walk away. You have footage of, regardless of the situation, you have people that are not of African American descent, or not what you consider black, who walk away from mass shootings without being gunned down. You handle them with care. You put handcuffs on them. Why can't everybody be treated the same? My heart is breaking, y'all. I'm already not feeling good today, but this really, really has hit home. I pray for my nephews on a regular basis. I pray for all the kids that have come up under me, because I'm pissed, yo. And I'm thinking they're all good kids, good people that this could happen to. You're African American, you're black, you have brothers, uncles, nephews. You need to be concerned, you need to be alert, you need to be worried, because this is some deep-ish, and I'm serious. I'm so not myself right now, because I'm still shook up. I'm still shook up, and I'm hurting. Doesn't matter if I don't have my own children. Doesn't matter if I'm not a man. I empathize. I can understand, and it's just, we need to cry out and have an outpouring of, you know, God needs to come in the middle of this. And it's so sad when you think about it. These are things that are in the book of Revelations They are to come. So it's not like something that I can't believe God would do this. It's already written. I know that it doesn't make it any easier that it's already written, but that's when being a Christian or being in a relationship with God really, really tests you. You know, there are certain lives that have been sacrificed, I guess, for us to make it better for others. You know, just look at slavery. You can't say that that's in the past. Its mentality is still here. The slave mentality is still here amongst our own people. Like, there's a hierarchy on skin tone. Yo, nobody picks what color they're going to be when they're born here. You don't have control over that. Light skin, dark skin, whatever. It's all the same. We're all human beings. What do I have? Light skin blood or dark skin blood coming out of my veins? It's red, right? So that's what I don't get. That's what I don't get. We all bleed red. We all pump blood from the heart. I'm not an animal. I digress, y'all. I digress. I'm just hurting right now, and I just ask that you all pray for this nation. And if Trump gets in here, you can hang it up. You can hang it up. He's already so full of hate and so disgustingly vile that I don't even know how he's made it this far. The enemy is coming, y'all. He's coming in. You know, they come not to steal. They come to steal, kill, and destroy. And we have to stand up together as people of a conscious mind, whether you are a religious person or not. If you're a loving person, you have a good heart, we got to come together and make some changes. I really am thinking of some things to do. In the city alone here, they do so many things, but it's just like, you know, you get the Trayvon Martins, you get the Eric Garners, you get all of these things, you protest, and then it quiets down for a minute, and then it starts all over again. It's like, what kind of training are these police officers receiving? Inadequate, obviously. The same care that you take in. I have seen police officers arrest irate Caucasian men, big men, drunk, can't even stand up, hollering, spitting in the cop's face. They're still alive. You tell me that's not a problem. Pissed y'all. I'm pissed y'all. We gotta do better. I'm getting ready to take my lunch break. I did my work. It's just 2 o'clock, so I'm going to take my lunch break and get something to eat in a little bit. And then I have to head back to work to turn in some papers and sign out for the day. But yeah, guys. Pray for this nation, pray for this country, pray for black men and women, whether you're black or not. Pray for immigrants. Pray for the nation at large, because it's just so much stuff that's ridiculous that really is unnecessary. Why spew so much hate when we could just love each other? Like, what the hell is the big deal? What is it? We're all separated and segregated to a certain extent, and it shouldn't be that way. But I thank y'all, as always, for hanging out with your girl, because y'all are with me for the highs and the lows. Today it just happens to be one of those low moments, but this too shall pass. I just want you guys to be aware of the things that are going around in your environment, your society, and kudos to all those people who fought to abolish slavery, black, white, yellow, whatever. There were people who stood arm in arm, hand in hand, of all different colors and races to make this world a better place. And it's like, I feel like at some point we're regressing. You regress because now you hide behind the law. Now you hide behind a judged counsel, or you hide behind a jury bench, and you enforce laws but to your own liking. Like, you have all this evidence pointing that you know this was foul play, and you wipe it off like it's nothing. Yeah. Alright, y'all. I gotta go. I'm gonna need a moment. I am going to need a moment. But I'll holler at y'all later. Smooches.
Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up. Please subscribe.